This game is tea and is not suitable for kids. Alright, so I believe we will be starting the Yukine route next. This one's for you, Marty. Alright. New game. In CLANNAD, you always start with the new game. All this covered in white. Yeah, we'll skip all of this. So it really doesn't matter what we do for a lot of this. Alright, we're gonna record our own voice over it. Say whatever comes to mind. Okay, yo, my name is Okazaki. You're an axolotl that evolved to walk on land. Hold on, I meant that as a joke, but I can kind of see that being true. Are you an axolotl? Ah, forget it, this is stupid. We are always going to apologize to her. She's a very sweet girl. Yo, my name is Okazaki. You're an axolotl that evolved to walk on land. Hold on, I meant that as a joke, but I can actually kind of see that being true. Are you an axolotl? Well, that was all I could come up with right there on the spot. Sorry. What you did was messed up. Yes, I know. Yeah, it was very messed up. Alright, I'm going to skip class. I want to get to know Library Girl more. I still don't know her name. I'll eat. We get to be better friends with her. Alright, let's go. Yeah, go down to the courtyard. Actually, wait a second. If we don't do that, can we get to know Library Girl better if we do nothing? Since I'm a guy, I wonder if approaching her makes it look like I'm interested. Oh, no, probably not. Let's escape. Who is this? Okay, just the other day, this guy picked a fight with me. I put one finger between his eyebrows, and then boom, the guy's head exploded, chunks everywhere. It was pretty brutal. Liar. I sigh in disappointment at Tsunohara, who's shaking down yet another student for soda money. Yeah, a lot of the characters I like too. Thus far, like, the only characters I don't particularly like, I'm not a fan of Kyo, because she's like an actual criminal who beats the crap out of people with little to no provocation. I'm also not a huge fan of Tsunohara. Like, there are times, like, he's definitely a great comic relief character, but he's not very likable. There are also times I don't really like Tomoya. He's also not particularly likable. I'd like a fried pork cutlet bowl. I want it or else. Yeah, but I'm hungry. You should lop off one of your fingers then, and use it as payment. That is very messed up. Tsunohara presses a button on the vending machine. You're getting peach iced tea, and you're gonna hate it. Also, what the heck is up with that guy on the right with his, like, hand under his chin? What the heck? He looks very off-model. The mechanics inside it whir as it pours ice and soda into a paper cup. Oh, that's way fancier than what we have in the States. Fine. We waste some time in the cafeteria. Afterward, I return home before the sun goes down. I quickly change and leave the house before my father gets back from work. Let's talk to Masai-san. I love the 180. Alright, speaking of which, what was with that commotion at school today? What do you mean by that? Yeah, we didn't get to meet Tomoyo this time. Maybe your hypothesis is wrong. I have no idea what he's talking about. I guess I was the stupid one here for asking him to explain something. Alright, yeah, we don't have to do anything until April 18th. We're gonna keep walking past the old lady. Do. Get the details from Kyo. Why not?
Okazaki, 昼飯食いに行こうぜ。
Don't say that like you've been at school all this time. You just got here, right?
腹減ったから来たのさ。
What a wonderful school experience you must be having.
昼飯も出ればずっと寮にいるんだけどね。
If they served lunch at the school dorm, he just wouldn't go to school. You're no different from a patch of mold that lives in that dorm, you know that? Oh, that was a little rude.
今日もむちゃくちゃ混んでやがんね。
Oh, I spy the rugby team!
繁華店戻ろっか。
So, were you so traumatized that you'll never be able to eat in the cafeteria again?
そんなことはねえよ。
Want to eat here then?
パンって美味しいよね。
We can eat bread here. They aren't gonna pick a fight with you in front of all of these people. The moment we sit down, Tsunohara rips open the bread he bought and shoves it in his mouth. He washes it down in one go of some tea and...
ごちそうさま。
He eats like I do!
じゃあね、僕遊んでくるよ。
How fast can you be? Before I even have a chance to be dumbfounded, he makes his retreat. Probably because the table right behind us is the one that the rugby team normally sits at. So, this is how you'll be spending your last year here. What a pitiful thought. Tsunohara returns right as break ends. Why haven't I triggered this dialogue before? I'm pretty sure I've made all of these choices before. Where'd you go off to and hide?
人体模型の隣。
Is that so? Hello, Chris Rakakar. Welcome. Glad to have you. Oh, you're in a different location? Yeah. Oh, it's caused by a different location or something? Maybe it's just that specific order of choices. Chris R. Alright. That's easier for me to remember. Once afternoon classes and homeroom end, everyone but the students on cleaning duty leave for the day.
放課後だね。さてどうしますか。
You know, you kind of remind me of this guy, Yasu.
Huh?
We can both be detectives, and you'll be my assistant. What? Yeah, apparently it's uncommon for people to play this nowadays, because A, they just watch the anime, or B, it's like almost 20 years old, apparently. Yo, hey, we are in the classroom after school, boss. Go to class free. What is happening? This VN is so good, though. It's terrible. Kyo Fushibashi is dead. Want to do something like that?
僕、その後絶対に無事じゃないよね。
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously they're gonna have to cut a lot of the VN for the anime. I've heard the anime is really, really good, but yeah, they're gonna cut stuff out of the VN. I also just prefer the VNs to anime. I can't really get into anime. It tends to be very screamy, even though this game is also a bit screamy. There are parts of Tomoya Okazaki that I like, and parts that I don't like at all. He is a complete utter troll, though. Well, that's the fun part.
やめてください。ほら、バカなこと言ってないで遊びに行こうぜ。
He makes me grab my bag and shoves me out of the classroom. I want to go back to do more of that detective stuff. I don't have any money.
ゲーセンだったら誰かいるって。
That plan again? I do have time to kill, so I end up going with him. All I do is watch, though. Tsunohara grows on... I mean, like I said, Tsunohara's a great comic relief character, but he does some things that are just like, I'm like, there's no excuse. I still haven't forgiven him for trying to skin Masai's cat. Alright, we walk down the patch all alone. Kyo hits us with her bike. She's there again. Oh no. Hey, Nagisa. She starts to say something to me as I pass by, but falters before she can get it out. I stop walking. What is it? I feel bad for having neglected you so much. The wind blows. The tip of her hair float for a minute. Or the tips of her hair. I can see cherry blossom petals beginning to fall. Oh. You highly recommend Little Busters? In a lot of parts, it's actually better than CLANNAD. Really? I will keep that in mind. I forgot. Good morning.
Hi. おはようございます。
See you.
はい。
Oh. I climb up the hill, treading on the newly laid blanket of cherry blossoms. Poor Nagisa. Oh, it's of her favorite girl.
岡崎か。
Ryo and Tomoyo are my favorites. Yeah? With nothing in particular to do, I've just decided to lie down on my desk when Fujibayashi comes to talk to me. Why are we getting so much new dialogue?
これ。
I'm sorry! Oh, worksheets. Are these from homeroom?
はい。
I don't want to hurt people, I just want to get all the dialogue. Thanks. I reach my hand out to get the worksheets from Fujibayashi, but otherwise stay slumped over. In one fell swoop, I grab the worksheets and cram them into my desk. Do you need something else?
は、
Oh.
はい。
Oh yeah, Kyo's by. Nothing new here. Tsunohara isn't around, so... Oh, we're gonna skip class. I stand up and look toward the door. Oh, that's the one where you can't skip class. It's lunch break, but Tsunohara still hasn't shown up. By the way, there is technically a recommended route order. Is there? I was told to do the Masai route before the Tomoyo route, and it was because I did that I got Masai's light orb. Nagisa is always kept for last. Yeah, I'm planning on doing Nagisa for last. Taking the day off today. I leave the classroom alone. As always, the front of the bread line is so crowded that it's difficult to even approach the display case. Actually, it might be worse than usual. What? A single male student rushes past me and dives straight into the billowing crowd. Are you having a stroke, dude? He's quickly swallowed up and lost to the sea. Gah! Although there is some freedom in order picking, so do whatever. Alright, I will. I'm kind of trying to do it starting with the routes that interest me most to the routes that interest me least, except I'm saving Nagisa for last, and her route seems interesting to me. So I will probably do... Basically, my plan is, I'm doing Yukine now. I'll probably do the baseball route next. I don't know all the other routes. I'm probably going to do Library Girl second to last. She's very weird. I'm going to do Fuko pretty late as well. There isn't anything else I have planned today other than buying bread. Guess I'll go. I wedge my body into a small space in the crowd. I then push forward using my arms to shove any students blocking my path out of the way. You don't cut! As I'm doing this, I recognize the back of another student's head. Tsunohara. He didn't even come to class. Why is he here? I grab his shoulder. Hey.
なんだよ。なんだ岡崎か。
What are you doing here, man?
当然パンを買いに来たんだよ。
Is there something going on today? It's not usually this crowded.
お前、そんなことも知らないでよくもまあ。
You'd say the baseball one is less important? Well, I mean, if I had known it existed, I would have done it first, but...
見ろよ。
I did it totally blind, not looking at any spoiler-free walkthroughs or anything. I was literally just making the choices I personally would make, and I ended up getting Masai's route. So... I look to where Tsunohara points, and I see an advertisement hanging from the ceiling. It says, new product, Fillet of fish sandwich, 150 yen. That's not going to be a good fillet of fish. I see. Now I get it.
先週の告知から生徒の間ではあれの噂で持ちきりだったんだ。
Do you really need to spread rumors about a sandwich?
何？ならお前にはわかるのか？
Oh, I'm sorry, not
ユータ
fillet.
ってのが
Fillet.
一体何者なのか？
Excuse me?
よく見てくれ。タツタじゃないんだ。リ
Oh,
ュータなんだ。
he's right.
リュータという名前の人が考案した未知の具だという線が今のところ濃厚だ
For
が
150 yen, it's not that.
謎が謎を呼ぶぜ。
Actually, I'm almost certain that it's just a misspelling. Tsunohara's shoulders are jerked down.
足を人並みに救われた。助けてくれ、岡崎。
He reaches out his hand, but I pull back to avoid it.
そうだ、岡崎。
What is happening? Sorry, Tsunohara, that was never how I saw it. Tsunohara has the best screams. He's swallowed up and he is lost to the sea. I can't be standing around either. It's only getting more crowded as time passes. The mass of people feels like it's about to burst. Are you all that desperate to get a piece of misspelled bread? I blindly charge forward. I need that. Then, well, it's probably going to be better than the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwich. I ended up getting one. In my hands is one of the brand new sandwiches. The label reads, Fillet of Fish Sandwich. Wait, so it really is filled with something? I step away from the chaos and bite into the sandwich before I can even take a seat. Munch, munch. It's full of texture. Ah. And full of flavor. This sandwich really is full of something. But what? It is crazy, all of the new dialogue we're getting. I return to class to find Tsunohara with his face buried in the desk in front of him. It's probably because he wasn't able to get one of those famous fillet of fish sandwiches. I just had one, but I decided to keep my mouth shut. Even if someone asked me what it was, I wouldn't know how to answer them. Wow. Tsunohara's still dejected. Yeah. Let's waste time. Inside school. Let's sleep. And we meet Fuko. Let's talk to her. I remember now. The empty classrooms in this building are used by cultural clubs. Say, is this the art club's room? Hey, Fuko. You have a great theme song. Let's talk to Masai, will be nice. Tsunohara gets the crap beaten out of him, but that's normal. Alright. I would probably be invisible to all of them, which would also mean that if I were to turn around and wander off, no one would stop me. But, well, if what I want is to bring change to my stagnant life, maybe it would be better to try walking straight ahead. I can at least try it for the day. After reconsidering, I go back to walking. This is what Little Busters does better because it expands on the concept of new dialogue after other routes. Okay. Yeah, nobody click on that link. It's lunch break. She uses playing cards. Oh, I think the reason why we're getting all the new dialogue is because I did not meet Tomoyo. I think that's why. Gotta catch them all. Alright, let's go to the empty classroom. There are several empty classrooms in this area, but in this particular one, yes, this particular classroom, I peek inside for the glass panel on the door. And now we meet Yukine. Wait, oh, this is Fuko. I'll watch her just a little bit more. I'm gonna go sleep. Here we go, now we meet Yukine. Talk to her a bit more. Alright, I will just sleep then. Hey, Masai. Yeah, I've already triggered a lot of the dialogue and I'm skipping all the text that I've seen before. I am gonna do the Yukine route. That's what I'm doing right now. Tsunohara appears with bloodshot eyes once first period ends.
Yeah, ohayo.
Hey, Tsunohara, what's up? Were you crying all through the night?
なことないやい。
He really wanted that fillet of fish. Sunohara replies while rubbing his eyes.
でも土曜ってさ、なんかワクワクするよね。
I am excited by Saturdays. That's why I decided to stream. Oh, it's your least favorite? I'm doing the Yukine route because my sister adores it and she really wanted me to do it. Yeah, they do.
なんたって3時間授業受けたら終わりだもんな。
Also, Yukine's a nice girl. 4 hours for most of us.
授業終わったらどっか遊びに行こうぜ。たまには他校の女性とナンパするとかさ。
Yes. It's gonna rain this afternoon, you know.
え、嘘。
Did you walk here with your eyes closed? Look at how ridiculously cloudy it is outside.
そんな楽しい土曜の夜のサタデーナイトフィーバーが。
I have a feeling I'm saving, like, the really long routes for last. Like, I know the Nagisa route is very long. Then again, I really don't know all of the routes, so... you're being awfully redundant. Oh yeah, hey Botan.
ねえ、これからどうする？フィーバーしに行く？
Like I just told you, it's going to rain.
おい、篠原。
It's our homeroom teacher's voice.
今日こそは職員室まで連行だ。
Oh. I'm going to the old school building. I'm going to the reference room. Hi, Yukine. I love the dark, gloomy days. Those are great. MSI gives us the umbrella. Who is this? Oh, yeah! Let's see, the 20th. Yeah, I'll follow him. I'll see what happens for a little longer. Yoshi's a great character. Sorry, bro, I can't. Can you help me put up the light poles? Alright, hang on, I don't have much time left. Not to mention you're quite young, so you should be more than strong enough. You'll get paid for it too, that's reason enough, right? That's not what I mean. What I mean is that you shouldn't be suddenly asking some random novice to help you. As if I could help you just like that.
難しいところは俺がやる。
Even if so, I just think it's kind of senseless.
そうか。無理には頼めないな。
Yoshi's respect drops. The way recommended route was made with hanging out with Nagisa more and more logic. At least that's how you see it. You start with pretty much ignoring her. Okay. It looks like he's reasonable. Well, I'll be going now.
さっきの件はありがとう。
Sorry, dude. I just wanted to see the new dialogue. After hearing those words of gratitude, I take my leave. Yep, Sunohara just tried to flay the cat. I'm not going to come again. Alright, so this is the 21st. We're gonna be late. We're going to jump to the right. Kyo just hit a random person on her bike, and I'm just gonna leave her. What a pain. Count me out. It's not like anyone witnessed it. And even if they did, I'm not the culprit.
お母さん、あそこで人が寝てるよ。あら、本当。あの学生さんのお知り合いかしらね。
Crap. Now there are witnesses. Hey, you okay? Answer me. Oh, we just get guilted into it. Oh, yeah. This weird person who I don't know if they're a boy or a girl. I'm gonna tear it up. Tear, tear, tear. Starting from the corner, I rip up the piece of paper into shreds. Then I toss the flakes of paper into the gutter on the side of the road. Okay, guess I'll go now. We're terrible. Oh, yeah. To be fair, it's me making him do that. Alright, Zodpie, have a good nap. Yeah, Okazaki's not the best. He's like, oh, someone left their resume on the ground. Tear it up and throw it into the gutter. I'm bored. I'll make her drink new juice for her nose. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, now Yukine meets Sunohara, and he immediately takes a liking to her. And he's like, why did you keep this a secret? Alright, so lunch from the cafeteria again today. Again, you don't have to say like that just because you've been here the entire time. You just got here, right?
まあね
Can't you at least say hi before inviting me to lunch? It kind of throws me off if that's the first thing you say to me all day.
でもおはようと
Say hello. You greet people with a hello in the afternoon, don't you?
ああそうだね明日からはそうするよ
Recommend pranking Fuko whenever you can, you lose nothing. I will!
昼は今日も学食
I think this VN is making me a little more sadistic because on my first playthrough I'm like, no, I can't have Sunahara hit on Tomoyo. That would be mean. Like, no, I can't make Fuko drinking juice. Who would do that? And now I'm like, yeah, this is funny. Do this. I wouldn't mind eating out if you pay for me.
それ僕
Alright, it's the 22nd. We're gonna go with Sunahara to the reference room. Oh yeah, now she gives him the magic spell. We've only met 2 girls. Last time I got this dialogue, Tomoyo was an option, but we didn't meet her. Let's go for Fujibayashi. Alright, he pulls his pants down in front of her, and the spell fails. I wonder why. Probably because he pulled his pants down. Oh, Icho Tolad is now playing Command & Conquer Remastered. How good for him. No, you can deal with Botan. Time for a prank. Alright, I made her drink juice for her nose level 2 last time, so I'm gonna put her around somewhere. I grab Fuko by the shoulders and pull her forward step by step. I take a turn at the corner and leave the tranced out Fuko at the end of a narrow passageway. I then innocently return to my position in the corridor to wait for her. In Tomoyo's defense, he's not a bad person. I mean, yeah, they are all weirdos. I was more just like, Tomoyo was getting really annoyed with Sunahara, and I'm like, okay, if he hits on her, she's going to hate us because we're helping him hit on her. It's taking some time. That's a new sprite. I haven't seen that one before. With her wits once again about her, Fuko runs out of the passageway.
今フーコ変なところにいました
One of the reasons you like watching anime is seeing some of these scenes animated, like pranking Fuko.
見慣れない形の便器がたくさん並んでました
Did we put her in the bathroom? Excellent. You have learned something new. The place you just described is called the male washroom. Oh, yeah. As a girl, she wouldn't know really what urinals look like.
どうしてフーコそんな場所にいたんでしょうか
How should I know? Maybe you just wandered in there without realizing it.
そうですかそんな時は止めてください
I like this sprite of hers. She looks cute here, even though she's like a little kid, basically. How about you stop spacing out?
フーコぼーっとしてないですどちらかというとシャキッとしてます
You're extremely sharp because you have a knife. Alright, what is this? Oh yeah, it's the starfish. We're gonna take it home. Our dad likes it for some reason. There's nothing unnecessary, right?
耳たぶは余計です使い道がないです
I mean, you're not wrong, Fuko. Is that so?
岡崎さんはとても失礼です
If my memory serves me right, I think I did take her into the male toilet. Those fiends you saw were men's urinals.
いきなり変なこと言わないでください
She's weird, but I love how she thinks everyone else is weird too. No, that was my honest effort to figure out what I have to say to you. Oh yeah. She's like, don't you have something to say to me? Well, you're not wrong. Urinals suck. Sitting down is way more comfortable. But other than that, just what could it be?
本当に思い出せないんですか
You recognize like 60% of the voice actors? Hey, if you're a weeb, that's fine. Weebs are welcome here. No, not at all.
プレゼントのことです
Oh yeah, it's about the present.
こんにちは
Hey, dude.
昼飯食いに行こうぜどうだお前の言う通りに挨拶してやったぞこれでいいんだろ
That was pretty cheerful.
はい
It was too cheerful for you.
そうか
Yeah, it's not in character for you at all. It's too much of a personality gap.
それじゃ意味ないじゃん。
Yeah, it isn't.
じゃあ次からどうすりゃいいんだよ。
Well... What the heck is that? New term. Ikokodu. Ikokodu is a famous Japanese ventriloquist. So, say it with water in your mouth. Always add and a toilet seat cover to the end of your sentences. Okay, I desperately want to do option number 2. Alright, let's save over that. The middle one was always the best, enough said, alright. Always add and a toilet seat cover to the end of your sentences.
は？なんだよそれ。罰ゲームみたいじゃんかよ。
Tsunohara might be the stupidest character I've... Well, no. Patrick Star from SpongeBob is way stupider, but...
なこと言えるかよ。
Would you rather come to school in the morning?
無理なこと言うなよ。
It's not impossible in the Tomoyo route. Then do as I say.
分かったよ。本当にやってやるからな。
Okay, I'll be looking forward to it.
もう今日もパンでいいよね。
Yeah, bread is good. Okay, so what's this for? He was scared shitless, very well from Tamao. Oh, so I'm gonna try the spell now. Yeah. So this is the spell to make the first girl I talk to fall in love with me, right? Yeah. Oh, and the first girl we meet is Fuko. Oh, great. A smallish something is looking this way. It's coming closer. And now it's even stopping right before me. I don't think I've seen... She looks really scared in that one, in that pose. Don't tell me that it's you. Is it you, the girl who has feelings for me? Her small lips are moving slightly. She's going to talk to me! I immediately put my index finger on my mouth. Shh. Fuko tilts her head. Right now, a hungry bear is wandering around this area. She has some good facial expressions. It's going to attack if you talk here. So be quiet. Try to get away while pretending to be dead. Yes, just like a zombie. Nod. Nodding to me, Fuko then runs away clumsily with her eyes closed. Whew, that was close. Wow. That worked? She is bizarre. Fuko might be weirder than Library Girl. I think Library Girl is weird just because she doesn't have really any social interaction with other people. Fuko's just like weird. I go for the connecting passage to the new building. It's lunchtime. There are people all over the place. But even so, I'm not expecting any girl to talk to a widely acclaimed delinquent like myself. Guess I'm no different from Tsunohara after all. In the corridor ahead, I catch sight of a certain person who rarely, if ever, appears inside of the campus. Having spotted me, she starts walking in my direction.
岡崎じゃない。
It's Miss Sai! What are you doing in the school? Also, last time I did the spell, Tomoyo talked to us, but because we didn't meet her. You actually really like, quote-unquote, Library Girl. Her voice is so soothing. Her voice is just kind of like deadpan. She's basically Diet Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club, but like weirder. I don't know. I want to get to know her more, but like the game will refuse. Just refuses to let me meet her more than once. I don't know why. And she talks to me. Purple hair. Yuri is the one from Doki Doki who has the long purple hair. And the really good posture. Bah! There's no way this can mean anything. Yeah, Library Girl for me is, purple hair girl with the twin tails. Who is cutting pages out of the library books. This is the first time I've seen you here.
あ、なんかラグビー部のやつがさ、腹痛を起こしたから薬持ってきてくれってさ。何のために保健室ってあるんだろうね。そう思わない？
Well, the school nurse isn't getting any younger.
おお、 そう考えると悪い気はしないね。岡崎もたまには嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃない。
Yeah, I do, baby. I always will have a soft spot for Misai. She's awesome.
でもあんたぐらいよね、そんなこと言ってくれるのって。あいつらてんで子供だし、ただ単にミサエさんだと頼みやすいからとか、そんな理由に決まってるのよ。
Does that mean she thinks of me as a grown man?
ま、岡崎が腹痛の時は喜んで看病に来てあげるわ。
Thanks, Misai.
じゃあね。
With that said, she cheerfully walks on by. So, that's how Misai-san looks at me. Nah, there's no way an actual working spell could exist.